The summary of The Balanced Scorecard, brought to you by Click-Through College. Title: The Balanced Scorecard, Translating Strategy into Action. Authors: Robert S. Kaplan and David P. Norton. The Balanced Scorecard, Translating Strategy into Action is a groundbreaking work that redefined performance metrics for businesses. Authors Robert S. Kaplan and David P. Norton propose a balanced scorecard approach that measures a company's operations from 4 perspectives: financial, customer, internal processes, and learning and growth. Chapter 1: Performance Measurement and Management. The first chapter lays the foundation for the balanced scorecard concept, a revolutionary tool for managing business performance. Kaplan and Norton question the validity of traditional financial metrics, arguing that such measures are retroactive and fail to consider the future-oriented and intangible aspects of a business. They introduce the balanced scorecard as an effective alternative, a performance management system that assesses an organization from 4 perspectives: financial, customer, internal process, and learning and growth. These dimensions provide a comprehensive, balanced view of the company's health and potential, bridging the gap between strategy and action. Chapter 2: The Balanced Scorecard. Chapter 2 delves into the components of the balanced scorecard. Beginning with the financial perspective, Kaplan and Norton explain how this dimension assesses value creation for shareholders. Next, the customer perspective focuses on customer satisfaction, retention, and market share, showing how well the organization meets its customers' needs. The internal process perspective evaluates operational efficiency and productivity, reflecting the effectiveness of business processes. Lastly, the learning and growth perspective gauges the company's capacity for innovation and continuous improvement. The authors emphasize that each perspective requires clearly defined objectives, measures, targets, and initiatives to create a holistic performance evaluation framework. Chapter 3: Developing the Balanced Scorecard. The third chapter offers a practical guide to creating a balanced scorecard. The process begins with understanding and translating the company's vision and strategy into specific, measurable goals. Kaplan and Norton then highlight the need to communicate and link these strategic objectives and measures across the organization to promote alignment and collaboration. The subsequent stages involve planning, setting targets, and aligning strategic initiatives with the defined objectives. The authors stress that the development of a balanced scorecard is not a one-off activity but requires ongoing refinement and communication to ensure its continued relevance and effectiveness. Chapter 4: Feedback and Learning. In the fourth chapter, Kaplan and Norton detail how the balanced scorecard supports an organization's learning culture. The scorecard, they argue, provides valuable feedback that allows companies to review and adjust their strategies based on performance outcomes. Moreover, it fosters double-loop learning, a process that encourages organizations not only to rectify errors but also to scrutinize and modify underlying norms, policies, and objectives. This type of learning, the authors argue, fosters continuous improvement and innovation, both vital for an organization's long-term success. Chapter 5: Implementing the Balanced Scorecard. Chapter 5 presents a practical guide to implementing the balanced scorecard, acknowledging that this process can be challenging. The authors identify potential barriers, such as resistance to change and the difficulty in choosing suitable measures. They also caution against an overemphasis on measurement at the expense of strategy. To overcome these challenges, the authors suggest securing strong leadership support, actively involving employees in the implementation process, and maintaining a strategic focus throughout. The goal is to embed the balanced scorecard into the fabric of the organization, ensuring it's not seen as just another management fad. Chapter 6: Linking the Balanced Scorecard to Corporate Strategy. In the sixth chapter, Kaplan and Norton emphasize the importance of aligning the balanced scorecard with the company's overall strategy. They argue that the scorecard isn't an independent tool but a mechanism to translate the organization's strategy into tangible goals and actions. When properly aligned, the scorecard allows everyone in the organization to understand their role in achieving strategic objectives. This alignment ensures that the entire organization works cohesively towards shared goals, maximizing effectiveness and promoting strategic success. Chapter 7: Examples of the Balanced Scorecard in Action. Chapter 7 showcases a range of real-world examples where companies have successfully implemented the balanced scorecard. Kaplan and Norton demonstrate its applicability across diverse sectors. The chapter highlights how companies from manufacturing to services, and even non-profit organizations, have incorporated the scorecard into their strategic management. The authors provide rich case studies, detailing how each organization developed their scorecard, the obstacles they faced, and the results they achieved. By contextualizing the scorecard within various business models and strategies, this chapter convincingly demonstrates its versatility and the value it adds to organizations. Through these cases, readers can appreciate the practicality of the scorecard and glean insights on how to tailor it to their unique circumstances. Chapter 8 – Building Balanced Scorecards. In Chapter 8, Kaplan and Norton delve deeper into the mechanics of creating a balanced scorecard. They underscore the necessity for technology that aids data collection and reporting across the four perspectives of the scorecard. The authors propose integrating the balanced scorecard with existing organizational systems, such as reporting and budgeting procedures. Such integration aligns the scorecard with business operations, ensuring relevance and coherence. The chapter provides practical tips and considerations for the construction of the scorecard, including selecting appropriate performance indicators, setting targets, and maintaining strategic alignment. It is a valuable resource for businesses embarking on the balanced scorecard journey. Chapter 9 – Evolving the Balanced Scorecard. Chapter 9 focuses on the evolution and continuous refinement of the balanced scorecard. The authors advocate for the scorecard to be dynamic, adapting to shifts in corporate strategy and changes in the external business environment. They argue that the balanced scorecard should evolve with the organization, remaining aligned with its changing priorities and needs. The chapter discusses the importance of periodically reviewing and adjusting the scorecard to ensure its ongoing relevance. By emphasizing continuous evolution, the authors promote the scorecard as not merely a one-off tool, but a long-term, integral part of the organization's strategic management system. Chapter 10 – Balanced Scorecard in Nonprofit and Government Organizations. Chapter 10 broadens the applicability of the balanced scorecard beyond the corporate sphere, extending its use to nonprofit and governmental organizations. Kaplan and Norton demonstrate how these entities can also benefit from this balanced approach to performance measurement. Given the unique mission and customer expectations in these organizations, the balanced scorecard can be an invaluable tool to align their goals and operational processes. The authors walk the readers through the adaptation of the balanced scorecard to suit these organizations' unique circumstances. They demonstrate how each perspective can be tailored to reflect the nonprofit or government entity's strategic objectives, thus providing a comprehensive performance management tool that aligns with the organization's mission and values. This chapter underscores the versatility and universal relevance of the balanced scorecard, confirming its effectiveness not only in profit-driven corporations but also in organizations driven by public service objectives. Chapter 11 – Integrating the Balanced Scorecard with the Strategy Map. The final chapter introduces the concept of a strategy map, a visual representation that links the company's strategic objectives in a cause and effect relationship. Kaplan and Norton propose combining the balanced scorecard with a strategy map, arguing that this integration provides a comprehensive and easily comprehensible view of the company's strategy. This integrated tool enhances communication, promotes understanding, and facilitates commitment to strategic objectives across the organization. The authors argue that by showing how various strategic objectives interact and contribute to the overall strategy, the strategy map helps employees see the bigger picture. When combined with the balanced scorecard, the strategy map can effectively translate complex strategies into a coherent and understandable form, enabling everyone in the organization to understand their role in achieving strategic goals. Thus, the combination of the balanced scorecard and strategy map serves as a powerful tool for strategic alignment, communication, and execution. Conclusion. In conclusion, Kaplan and Norton's The Balanced Scorecard, Translating Strategy into Action is a seminal work that revolutionized corporate performance measurement and strategic management. It proposes a balanced approach, encompassing financial and non-financial perspectives, to provide a more comprehensive, forward-looking evaluation of corporate performance. The scorecard, with its four-pronged approach, offers a framework to translate strategy into measurable objectives, promoting strategic alignment and value creation. The book's power lies in its universal applicability, useful to diverse sectors and organizations, regardless of their size or nature. Its enduring relevance testifies to the effectiveness of the balanced scorecard approach in driving corporate strategy and performance. The summary of The Balanced Scorecard